Hi folks, it's JP again. Listen, I just want to make a couple of statements about some stuff that people just won't let die. Another video about people with PayPal donations and YouTube donations is all trying to start up again. I thought it was over. You know, mine's going to stay just where it is. I'm not intimidated by names and stuff like that. You call me any name in the book, I don't really care. My donation buttons are staying there. That's on the main channel. So the only people that are actually ever going to see it, unless I make some video again to let everybody know that it's there, but I'm not going to do that. The only ones that will actually see it are new subscribers. When they first come to the channel, they watch a trailer, and that's on the main channel page. So there was a guy today that went around, I guess he was taking screenshots of other people's channels, and then had an arrow on it. It was pointing to the donation button, and then it would say such and such is exposed. I'm a little upset because I didn't get the advertisement. He went around to several people and a couple of my friends and did that, and so I sent him a comment in his comment section saying that I was upset because I didn't even get mentioned. So I don't know, maybe this channel isn't even good enough to get on his hit list. I still don't care. That's kind of it. I've been pretty busy. In fact, I've been too busy the last few days. Doctor's appointments, you know, and all that stuff. I had to take a trip to the valley. I got to take another one down there on the 9th. I'm going to get my hearing aids, finally. So, if y'all going to make comments, make sure I'm out of the room so I don't hear you. That's kind of the joke going around here right now. Oh, look out, we got to be careful because John's going to be able to hear what we're saying now. So, nah, that's not really happening. I'm just kidding. There's other things that I want to say. In fact, I did a video earlier, and it was it really wasn't me, so I didn't post it. I just decided I'd make a new one. Basically the same thing. But I do want to say that, you know, the guys, excuse me, the guys that are going around doing that, you know, you're doing it the wrong way. Chastising people because they have a PayPal button or a donation from YouTube's about it, you know, that's just the wrong way to do it. What you need to do is sit down, write a letter to YouTube, a nice coherent letter, and ask them to please change their policy, that you don't want to see PayPal buttons on other people's channels because it just irritates you so much. Maybe they'll change it for you. Probably not. That's pretty much all I wanted to say, only that I've been really busy. I'm neglecting the channel. I know that. I'm not ignoring anyone. I read all of them. There is one that I do want to respond to. I hope he didn't decide I wasn't going to answer him. It's been a couple of days. He wanted to know about do pipes freeze on the inside of an RV and burst? Yeah, they can. If you didn't winterize your RV, you know, by putting antifreeze in all the lines and all that, yes, they can. If it gets down below freezing inside, they can, and they will freeze and burst. If ice can't go anywhere, it's going to go somewhere. It'll push itself out at the weakest place. I live in my RV 365 days a week, so it's never that cold. I'll set my thermostat on the furnace somewhere around 58, 59 or so, and it just kind of maintains that steady temperature. It'll never get down to freezing. All the pipes are located on the inside of the RV, and the cabinets and under the sinks, you know, and that sort of stuff. The storage tank is inside. The only thing that you really need to worry about is if you're going to let it freeze. If it gets cold outside, most tanks are outside. Find some way to heat it. Some people use if you're plugged in, they'll use a light bulb. That'll help keep it sort of warm in there. But you don't want your storage tanks to freeze, the black water or the gray water tanks to freeze. So, you know, just get in the habit of emptying them. And you know, don't let them fill up, because if you let them fill up, they will burst. They will crack. Especially when this RV is almost 40 years old. I keep saying that. It's got the original tanks on it, so they're probably getting a little crispy, and I need to maybe pay a little more close attention to it. But so far, knock on wood, I haven't had a problem. But like I said, just, you know, make sure your pipes on the inside stay above freezing, and you won't have a problem. So it might freeze if you're on city water, you know, with a hose connected right to the side of your RV where it goes in. That might freeze right there. I can't really say with any accuracy whether it'll break anything. It will freeze the hose. I've had that happen. And I've had to change the connection on the outside a couple of times, I guess, in 5 or 6 years. They'll freeze and they'll crack, and then they leak. But everything on the inside has never frozen. So anyway, I guess that's it. That's pretty much all I wanted to say, was make that point about the PayPal buttons and all that. And that was just my 2 cents. That's the way I feel about it. Did I say I'm way too old to be intimidated by that? Well, I am. So anyway, I hope you all have a nice evening, and I'm trying really hard to answer all the comments. I made a statement a few weeks ago about I answer every one. There's a couple, 3, you know, that some people have been with my channel since day one, and I'm having a hard time catching up. Not because, oh, I have so many subscribers. It's simply because I'm just really busy. Doctors and all that stuff. Now, I'm repeating myself again. So anyway, I'll cut this off, and I'll talk to you again soon. Try to have a good evening.